Hi, this is Melinda Barlow, CZT, Certified Zentangle Teacher, and today's lesson is Me Too. It's a sister tangle to W2 and Huggins. And if you haven't done W2 or Huggins before, look at those videos. I will link them in the description below so you can see them and practice those first, and then I think you will find that you really like Me Too. But if not, Me Too is a simple tangle, and you're just going to fall in love with it. So let's get started.
Now let's get started with Me Too. And this is a Me Too. Here's a Me Too done with a little wild string underneath it. And you'll be surprised at what you can do with Me Too. So what we're going to do is we're going to start out with no string or border. I think Me Too can be done with a string or border, but I think you'll like your very first effect if you don't do a string or border. And we're just going to start out with a little, I would call it a little rice kernel shape or a sunflower seed. And I find it best if you color it in. And it's kind of pointing, laying on its side. Then we're going to do another one that is going in the opposite direction. So we're going to do a little row of these that go opposite of each other. You can see how I am turning my pen and the points go opposites of each other. And it's not real important that they're the same size. We can come back and do some adjustments on them. So we have kind of a zigzag line of little seeds. And now we're going to do another row, and they're going to go the opposite way. So this one will point going this direction, and now this one will point in. So if we thought we had an imaginary line, a string line going down here, we would just do these so they are pointing in, just zigzagging, pointing in opposite directions. Double line. So here we have two, and I'm going to put another row. And I fill those in. And I'm just kind of hurrying as I fill them in right now because I'm going to go back and do a little bit more filling in. But I just want to have those laid out so they are points on either side. Now we'll do one more row before we show you the magic that happens. And yes, this is a tangle. It's a takeoff of W2. Me Too is a takeoff of that. And lately I've shown a lot of, in my classes at the library, a lot of ways that tangles can be just takeoff of another one or similar to. So that we probably could have one more row here if we wanted. We're going to stop at this and fill in, and we'll see what happens if we put another row. So now we're going to put our connecting lines. And this is where it kind of is like Huggins. I'm going to connect. I'm going to put a line that connects those two. So I do a line that connects the seeds on this side, and then from point to point on this side, and I'm going to alternate down my row, putting a line that waves down, alternates. Now I'm going to come on the other side and do the same thing. And again, you can see the pattern start to appear. I would call this a two-stroke tangle. Sometimes those simple tangles are amazing at how they show up. I really feel like it needs one more. So I'm going to put another line here, and I've got to go opposite of this one. So I've got to put my little seed hook points in, and then out, and in. Or you could say left and right. And then again, we're going to draw a curve here, connect here, and almost see it pop off the page. But I'm going to go back and repair or fill in some of these little seeds that I don't like. They're not as perfect as I'd like them to be. So I'm just going to go back with my pen and just fill in to make them a little bit more perfect. And there I have them filled in. Now, Rick Roberts is famous for making a very simple tangle look more elegant. We're going to add something to make this simple tangle a little bit more elegant. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to echo those lines that I did. Stop at the bottom. I'm just not going to worry about how that ends. Come back and echo. And there we have it, one echo. You can continue to echo many times. So I'm going to go ahead and echo again. I will speed up the film a little bit when I edit so that it doesn't take a long time, but we'll see what happens when we echo again. And there we have a double echo. We can come back in and put a diamond or echo in this shape. Me Too. And you can have lots of fun with Me Too. It can be done in lots of variations. Do Huggins, W2, and then Me Too. Have a great day. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Share this video with your friends. And have a wonderful day.